Hello everyone, and welcome back to our devlog series for Grounded. In today's vlog, we're going to go over a few topics that can help increase your chances for survival. My name is Shyla Schofield, and I am the social media manager here at Obsidian Entertainment. So let's get started. While we've talked about analyzing in the past and the importance of analyzing in order to unlock new recipes, there was one thing we forgot to mention last time. In order to help you out while in the backyard, we wanted to make it easy to determine at a glance if you have previously analyzed an item in your inventory or not. When looking at the items in your inventory, you may notice that some of them have a red dot on the icon, while others don't. This dot icon will appear on items that you have not already analyzed. So when you see this, be sure to find a field station to analyze the item and discover new recipes. Also, while at the field station, you'll notice a timer on the analyzer letting you know when your next charge will be available. The timer shows the in-game time of when you will have a charge ready. Just something to keep in mind. As you unlock recipes, you'll want to start crafting items. You'll notice that when looking at a recipe, such as the pebblet axe, you'll need woven fiber. One nice thing about crafting is that while you are looking at the ingredients to craft a specific item, you'll be able to craft the different parts needed from that menu. In this case, we can craft the woven fiber needed for the pebblet axe without needing to move away from the screen using the hot craft feature. While in the crafting menu, you will also notice that the list of categories listed at the top are grouped into 3 different colors: orange, blue, and green. Orange categories are where you'll find items such as tools, weapons, and armor. Blue categories are where you'll find building-specific items. And the green category is where you'll find information on your resources. Looking at the items listed in the resource section, you'll be able to scroll through all of the different resources you have come across and what recipes utilize them. As you add more recipes to your crafting catalog, you'll be able to craft armor and weapons that will help you go out and explore further. As you explore further, you're going to come across some new resources to analyze, which will give you new recipes for better armor and weapons. And while you can fight with any tools you've made, fighting against bugs with weapons works out better for you. As you discover and craft your own armor, you will notice that wearing individual pieces may provide a specific attribute or two to your stats, while wearing an entire armor set may provide a side effect that could be useful. For example, individual pieces of the Clover armor set will help make it so your character will remain fuller for longer, meaning less food breaks, while wearing the entire set will help keep your character quenched longer on top of feeling fuller. I know we talked about the hot pouch in a previous vlog, but there are some additional aspects that we wanted to go further into detail with you, such as the auto-assigning of hot pouch slots. While the slots come with a default assignment, you are able to change the slots to fit what you will need to grab quickly. Categories such as melee weapons and food are some of what you can choose, or you can remove the assignment and leave it blank. You are also able to pin a specific item to any slot of your choosing. For example, if you always want your mushrooms to go to slot 6, you can pin them to that slot. That way, anytime you gather mushrooms, you will know what slot they're in. This also means that no other item will be moved into that slot. So if you eat all your mushrooms and then pick up a roasted aphid off of the spit, the aphid will not move into the mushroom slot unless you manually change it. This also means harvesting new mushrooms will automatically make them available in the pinned slot. Some additional tips regarding the hot pouch are that it will not assign any food or random items that will have a negative effect on you should you eat them, such as raw aphid meat. This way you won't accidentally eat it if you're scrolling through your hot pouch looking for something to eat. Another thing is that if you wish to keep track of a specific item you are harvesting for crafting, you can place that resource in a hot pouch slot. This will then tally up all of that item that you have on your character, so you'll have a quick way to see how much of a particular item you have on you. Lastly, it is important to know that your hot pouch is not an extension of your inventory, meaning that items in your hot pouch will still take up space in your inventory. During your adventures, you may notice at times your SCA.B will start to beep at you and also bring up a radar. This SCA.B radar will go off when you are near field stations and other objects after you upgrade it. The radar will appear at the top of your SCA.B, and the green squares on the sides of it will fill in as you get closer to what it is tracking. The SCA.B OS is also a great resource to look at, as this is where you will be able to change your SCA.B flavor scheme or color scheme, and it includes an icon list that is sure to be useful as you unlock and discover new items. It is inevitable that you will become hungry or thirsty while exploring the backyard. Unless you're in creative mode, that is. You will need to feed yourself and keep yourself hydrated in order to remain in good health. Dewdrops can be found on grass blades and knocked down with a rock or by hitting the blade, while juice drops will sometimes appear near the Punch-O juice boxes. Sometimes while running through the yard, you will come across wild mushrooms and aphid honeydew, which are both edible, and if you really luck out, you may just stumble across other food that has been thrown into the yard, such as a hot dog, which can be harvested if you have the right tools on you. These larger items, like the hot dog, will spawn randomly in different locations, so try to be on the lookout for them for a quick bite to eat. You can also build items to help feed you, such as mushroom gardens, roasting spits, and smoothie stations. Mushroom gardens will give you a small daily supply of mushrooms that you can pick and keep in your inventory, while the roasting spit will let you roast some tasty meat you come across, like aphids. Although, do be warned that leaving meat on the roasting spit for too long may cause it to spoil. When you are finally able to make a smoothie station, you'll want to play around with different resources and other items to see what you can make. For example, mixing some raw fiber, a sprig, and a clover top will make you a green machine smoothie which offers you stamina regen. From increasing attack damage to adding temporary health points, smoothies can add a variety of bonus effects. You're just going to have to start mixing items together to see what you create. In our next vlog, we'll go over what the team has been up to since the Xbox Game Preview Steam Early Access release. And as always, if you have any specific questions or ideas you would like us to cover in a future vlog, comment down below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the backyard.